So my name is Thomas Päffgen. I'm area manager from the company Monforts in Germany, and I'm responsible for the Turkish market. And we use the opportunity to present our newest technology here on the ITM. And very important from our side is to offer to our customer environmental friendly processes to reduce the energy consumption and the use of water. So that means the CO2 footprint is very important for Monforts, and that is the reason we show here our latest technology in coating. So that means it's a minimum application with less amount of water used, and our heat recovering system what dramatically reduce the energy consumption of the dryer. As well, we talk about new methods to heat up a textile machine. For example, we are part of the development of to use hydrogen for stentors and dryers. And with hydrogen, for example, if it's green hydrogen, you are CO2 neutral with the process. And this is the goal for the future for Monforts, to be CO2 neutral with our machines and process. So Turkey is since years, decades, a very important market for the company Monforts. And we have more than 600 machines in the Turkish market already. And okay, at the moment it's a little bit quiet, but this is not typical for Turkey. This is worldwide. Africa, it's North Africa, Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, Algeria. They are textile markets. We have machines there, we have business there. Egypt is one of the most important countries for us. There are big new projects we realize, and also other machine producer realize projects in Egypt. Let's say the rest of Africa, it's, we hope, a market for the future. Monforts, long time we think about sustainability. So that means it starts simple. We are using highest isolation, 150 millimeter, to reduce the loss of energy. We use high efficiency motors to reduce the energy consumption. We are using different types of heating systems. So that means we can use indirect gas, direct gas. We can use combination with gas heating and steam heating. And we have machines running. Customer have both dual heating. They make the drying process with a steam radiator, and the steam is produced by biomass, and this biomass is CO2 neutral, very environmental friendly. If they need higher temperature, they go to gas and use then direct gas. And there we are using low efficiency burners to reduce the CO2 footprint. Another thing is we have special technologies for continuous dyeing process to reduce the amount of water, of chemicals, of salt, of alkali, and of water. And this, it's like a puzzle, and all these parts coming together to reduce CO2 print and to be environmental friendly and have a high sustainability. So that means this is our goal for the future, and we are working hard on it. So digitalization, it's a long time. So that means we have a very operator-friendly system to operate the machine. So our HMI is very organized and very simple to use. We select all this information. We can transfer all this information to a server. So that means that our customer in the position to take all the information regarding the process parameter, the energy consumption, the cost, and to see what's going on the process, and also to control the process better. And we have the right software tools for our customer, that they run the machine with the optimum amount of energy, speed and quality. that is also a long goal from Monforts to use this software. Yeah, this is a very interesting question. So that means the machine's running continuously. So that means when a big batch, 2,000, 3,000 meter is on the right position, machine will run for hours. Depends to the production speed. To bring the textiles together, to stitch it together with the roboter, it's a high investment. And it is not so easy and a little bit complicated. And this is easier for a human person to stitch it together and to run continuously. So that means we have systems with G-box, accumulator to run the machine 24 hours without one stop. So there is no need for robotic. Maybe in other fields, in the dyeing of garments, in the dyeing of yarn, there we see there is a trend to do something with robots. But for our types of machine, stander frames, continuum dyeing ranges, sunforizers, we see not so much parts we can handle with a roboter, for example. So, and when you look a stander frame with 12 chamber, a length of 80 meters, runs in Europe and in other countries with one person. So a machine is running with 80 meters per minute with big batches for hours and hours and hours. So that means the energy consumption, the process cost, this is more important than the labor cost at the end of the day. So, and textile, and also later on in the garment making, you need human resources for that. And that is good that we need it. We celebrate this year 140 years Monforts. So that means we build textile machines 140 years now, this year. And it is always a goal for Monforts to be one step forward. And we see a long time that we need a complete package. So that means technology, new development in technologies, and the right machine part for that. For example, we developed a special dyeing system, a continuous reactive dyeing system with the fixation of the dye stuff in 2 minutes, instead of cold bed batch 2 hours up to 24 hours. We have a combination dyeing, one step, one bar for polyester, cotton, reactive dispersed dyeing. That reduced dramatically the energy consumption, dramatically the dye stuff consumption, increased the quality, and this is coming with our machine. You need special features, and we make the development. This is why we can survive. Another step is application systems. Not only use a pedder or a kiss coater, we have a very modern coating head with complete automatization, with memory, so that means we know always where the position of the knife, and customer change from air knife to knife over roller, it goes automatically, and so on. So that means we need always to have better technology, newest technology, and less energy consumption, better quality for acceptable, reasonable price. And this is why we can survive. And we need our technical textiles. For example, we have here machines with a working width of 5.6 meters, or with machines with a temperature of 330 degrees. So that means there we make a fixation of PTFE, and special equipped machine, high tension machine. And with this we can survive, and we can also survive in the future. Standards will produce outside from Germany. We are together with Monforts. We have a production place in China, in Songshan, and there we produce normally in good years 300 stander frames, and these stander frames are more for the standards, for shirting material, for knits, and so on. Special machines for technical textiles, for special application, we produce in Austria, and there we see our future in the combination. Yeah, that is where we are working since years on it. So that means to reduce the amount of water. So with our continuous dyeing process, you reduce dramatically the amount of water, what is necessary for the dyeing. We reduce the amount of waste for the rest of the dye stuff. So that means we can calculate it that you have for continuous dyeing process 10 liter, 15 liter rest of the recipes. We using heat recovering system to reduce the energy consumption. We offered heat air cleaning system to take out the oil and dust of the air to create a clean exhaust. This is our goal. We reduce the energy consumption and we are using environmental friendly energy. For example, in the future, hydrogen or thermal oil heated up with biomass or other things to reduce this one. And then recycling is important. So that means that the customer, the textiles are, let's say a clean textile, not a mixture from 5 fiber types, so cotton, maybe cotton polyester, and at the end of the cycle for wearing, that we can recycle this and we use the fiber to go to the spinning and then weaving or knitting and back to the dyeing. That is the goal, that we have a circle of the fibers of the textile.